Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
Uh oh, we're in trouble.
Something,
What's going
something,
on,
something's gonna
everybody?
burst your bubble. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. We got Power Rangers the movie for our 2 decades of superhero and comic book movies. A little excited to talk about this. We do have a full review of this movie on our Morphin Cast, so definitely check that out. I'll re-release it, so basically it'll be up on the feed. So basically, yeah, check it out. We did a review of all three movies. We had our friend To The Max on there, and we went through all three movies and say our loves and dislikes.
Yes, sir.
But this is our It Gets Better Sure podcast, where we just talk about random shit that comes to our mind. And then we have a structured movie we review. There we go.
So we got this week is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, 1995.
Yes.
So that's the movie for this week. I watched the movie, but I don't know the name of the song still. I forgot.
Oh,
Like, is it named Uh-Oh? Is that actually the name of the song?
The
Or is
song?
that just a verse?
I think it's We're in Trouble.
Okay.
You know what? I have no clue. Let's figure it out.
Because that's one thing I think is actually pretty funny. I know the words to some of it, but I'm just like, what? You know how songs actually have names that have nothing to do with what you hear being sung. So I wonder.
Yeah, it's called Trouble.
It's called Trouble.
The band's called Shampoo.
For some reason, I remember that. Did they put out anything else of note?
I highly doubt it. I can't really tell you. To be honest.
Well, this ain't about shampoo this week, so it's all good. It's all good. So before we actually get into that this week, did you get to see anything cool, hear anything? Do you got any news for us this week, Mark?
So New York Comic Con has announced. Oh shit, they just announced it for me right now. So breaking news: Super 7 has a series 2 of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Fuck, I might have to get that Dragon Zord. God damn it.
That's the sound of dollar signs pouring out of his bank account.
Fuck. Why you gotta look so cool? Fuck.
So what's the new news?
So Super 7 announced their Series 2 of the Power Ranger Super 7 figures. They run about $50 a piece. They announced Series 2 will have the Dragon Zord, the Finks, Rita Repulsa, the Pink Ranger with both Catherine and Kimberly heads, and the little white cat, and Jason, the Red Ranger.
Okay, that's
with
cool.
both Rocky and Jason head.
Oh wow, nice.
And the Dragon Shield. Dad, fuck! I might have to.
Are they brand new sculpts? The faces?
So this is not they have their own sculpt of their face. The faces still need work. I don't think I'm not crazy about the faces that much.
Okay.
But they look more. I'll say they look more like the person though.
Gotcha.
The Finks is like fully detailed too, and he looks pretty badass. The Dragon Zord is what caught my eye though, and it has the little Tommy that goes on his head. Oh fuck! I had to get that.
That's cool. All right.
Oh fuck!
Does he come apart though? Does he open up?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a figure because they also did the Red Ranger Tyrannosaurus, which I think I pre-ordered that one.
Okay. Got you.
I just got the Zord one, but I might actually have to get the Red Ranger. I might have to get the Finks looks pretty fucking badass, but I never really cared for him anyway. But he looks badass. Rita Repulsa is very detailed. Like they have the green candle, they have multiple faces, they have her potions and the green crystal. They have her periscope. They have her fucking wand. It looks really detailed, and her face looks like straight out of the show.
Did they ever make a Lord Zed?
No, they have not yet.
Because I wonder if he'll come with the chair, the throne.
I think it's too big for packaging, but maybe.
Because that would be an interesting thing.
Because the way they're packaged out has to fit in there, and but then again, who knows? They probably just have a bigger fucking package. I'm showing you the picture. But damn, I might have to fucking I fuck. that Dragon Zord is I might have to definitely have to with the Dragon Zord. The Rangers and shit like they look cool, but I don't really care. Like I have the Zords, they actually been looking pretty dope. So I might, if I do the Super Sevens, I might just do the Zords. And
What is this blasphemy of Rita with just hair? What is that? When did that happen? I don't remember that. Where's that from?
The ending when she became human again.
Oh, I don't remember that. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Super 7 just announced that, and now I'm looking at Big Bad Toys to pre-order it. God damn it.
The one detail I do also like besides the little Tommy is the finger missiles.
Yes, it looks cool, man.
Mm-hmm. And I assume the tail spins. Tail has to spin. Like maybe not automatically, but
Yeah.
it has to. It better have at least a piece for you to rotate it yourself.
Yeah. God damn it. Fuck. I'm just like, God damn. I swear to God, I did not want to do the Super 7 Power Rangers, and now they're like tempting me.
Mm-hmm.
They're tempting me. I might just stick with the Zords, the Zord one that comes out,
Okay.
and leave it as that. Because it's getting too much, and they're $55 a fucking figure. And that's the problem. They're expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They're detailed as shit, but I don't care about, like, honestly, like the Hasbro's. I think they're for the price tag. I'm more interested in those because I can afford those on a regular basis. But like, I think I'll go for the Zords. I definitely would think about I'll go for the Zords.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was actually part of the news that I was gonna say because they announced the Pink Ranger. For now, they announced the whole set, which looks really good.
Got you.
I definitely the Red Ranger one. I definitely the Red Ranger Zord. I did pre-order as well because I like the T-Rex. T-Rex was my dude.
Okay.
But yeah, New York Comic Con hit this weekend. I was like, if I would have went one day, I think it would have been Thursday because Xavier Woods and Tyler Breeze was there.
Okay.
And half of the party. And
Yes,
I
sir.
I would love to see them. Like I've met Xavier before. I met Breeze before, but they always seem really cool to meet, and I definitely would have got something signed by them this time around.
Is there a official WWE branded crown that you can buy so you can have him sign it?
You know what? I haven't checked, but maybe not. Like maybe they are because they're hyping the King of the Ring.
Do it. Let's do it. Get this crown made.
Or you could get the crown that Matt Cardona has of the Macho King.
Ooh, okay.
And that was dope. But yeah, so that happened, and they're about to get me a pre-order shit on the podcast. What it finished ended with a bang. It had a really dope episode in the end, so definitely check that out when you get a chance. One thing I was saying, I actually posted up on the thing. I was like, yo, seeing Ultron using the Infinity Stones and how much he used them and how creative he got shows how humble Thanos was about using the stones.
Okay.
Because when you see the last episode, he does a lot with those Infinity Stones.
Well, he's a robot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he adapts faster.
So I'm just mean he's more intelligent. I just
That-
mean he has calculations that go well beyond even what the mighty Thanos could do, right?
And
I
also,
imagine.
Ultron was kind of a dick, too.
Yeah, he's not good, right?
No,
That's the whole
he
thing.
was like, fuck y'all. Yeah, internet babbling motherfuckers.
Interesting. Okay.
He hated the internet. Like, that was one thing Ultron hated. Like, he hated the people on the internet. And that also caused him to be like, fuck y'all.
Is that
Y'all don't deserve
because
to
he
live.
can't help but hear?
Yeah.
He can't help but, like, every time somebody says something on the internet, it's going into his head.
Yeah, exactly. And he
tapped
hears
in.
all your complaints.
So that makes a lot of
I hope
sense.
he's not a wrestling fan, because oh man, he would destroy this world.
Like the equivalent of Cerebro.
Exactly. He would destroy this world if he heard wrestling fans and on the internet, because they're
Why
so
not?
negative.
Why not? That's 99% of any fandom, though. You find
Yeah,
a
wrestling. You know
system-
what? It's wrestling and Star Wars like are very extremely harsh to things they
No,
love.
that's every fandom.
It is
Freaking
most, yeah.
Smash Brothers, the
That's true.
Street Fighter, freaking Sega, Nintendo.
Why do we hate
that's
things we
comic
love?
books. That's every fandom. There's people that have issues
No, that's true.
and don't know
100%.
how to express themselves in an intelligent manner, so they just spout a lot of nonsense. So yeah, it's everything.
Yeah. So why we hate some? Why we hate on some things we love so much? I don't.
We just hate on the people that don't like the things we like the way we like them. That's what it is. Because if it was a world where you could just like your stuff and have nobody else say anything, you
Yeah.
would be fine. But I don't like what you like.
Yeah.
You're stupid and your head is made of poo.
Yeah.
So,
I know Peacemaker got a release date for January, so that's coming on HBO Max.
has this figures come out yet? The Peacemakers?
Yeah, he has the Suicide Squad figure
The Jonathan Cena.
without the gun, because DC has no gun policy on their figures.
What?
Yeah, it's
What?
a true thing. Yeah.
How long ago was that made?
Quite a few years ago. Like no character, like anyone.
So I can't get a Joker with a gun that goes bang? What?
No,
Terrible.
it's
Terrible.
crazy, right? They have a no gun policy
Unnecessary.
on their figures.
Unnecessary.
Like how you do Deathstroke then, or how you do like Deadshot.
I mean, slingshots, I guess.
Well, he has
I don't know.
well he has his guns on his hand, but no actual gun.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But I guess if it's for children,
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is,
It
right?
is what it is. Yeah. Aquaman King of Atlantis is like a animated cartoon that's coming out. Looks really silly. It looks like the art from like that Thundercats cartoon and like Teen Titans Go.
Okay, got you.
So it looks gonna be silly. Got a first glimpse of Black Adam at The Rock as Black Adam.
Well, screw all that. What about The Rock rapping? That's
yeah,
crazy.
I saw
What's
that
up
with
with
Tech
that?
Nine. He was on the Tech Nine song.
He's good. He's been honing his craft, because if you go back and look at some of the older Rock raps, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, he was on what was it? The Wyclef Jean video.
And he had a whole Wu-Tang Pie song. I don't know if
he
you
did.
remember that.
Yes,
where he was
Volume 5.
rapping. It's not great. It's funny, but it's not great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of shit coming out. You got Far Cry 6 that came out recently. It got a vast, mostly good, but it got a big bunch of mixed reviews.
I have no idea. I stopped playing those games because they mostly blend together.
Yeah.
I thought 4 was 5 and 5 was 6, and then I remember, oh no, they're not the same game. When the hell is a full-fledged Blood Dragon game? I don't want no expansion. I want
So,
a full-ass game.
You get a remastered one with the purchase of 6.
But even Blood Dragon wasn't a full-ass game. I
No, it
want a
wasn't.
full-ass game
Yeah.
of Blood Dragon style. Like, come on, man. Let's do that before it's played out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah, a lot of stuff got announced for like Marvel Comics, and there's a lot of shit going on with that. Like, there's too much shit to go on that I can't even wrap my head around it. They show this showcase this 20th anniversary of Marvel Legends Captain America that actually looks really dope. I kind of want it. It looks like the old school Cap.
Okay.
If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, House of Dragons had its first trailer. Looks interesting. Sora got announced for Smash Brothers.
Oh, but that wasn't Comic-Con.
No,
right?
it wasn't. It was just like the same week.
No, that's a totally different thing. Because then if we're not talking Comic-Con, there's a bunch of stuff that happened.
Yeah,
Metroid,
there's a lot of
Dread.
things outside.
I think it's dope.
Yeah.
The OLED Switch
Yeah.
also came out, I believe, the same day. Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl came out last week.
So
Uh,
it's just a bunch of shit that came
like
out
there's a bunch of
this week.
stuff. Yeah.
Besides New York Comic Con, there was a bunch of shit that came out this week.
There's some bad news though. I know
Yeah.
you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I
But
saw
the Yakuza producer, the
Yeah.
guy we know, the guy in charge, is leaving Sega.
And another person
So-
is two of them.
Oh really? I don't know
Yeah,
about the other
Tim-
guy. I just know about the tan dude. that he stands out. You see him
Yeah.
and you know who he is. So, what's his name? Toshihiro Nagoshi.
Yeah. Creator of Yakuza and Monkey Ball.
Crazy, and he just had two new games just released.
Yeah. They did announce that Like a Dragon 2 is coming, and that'll be the final game that he's
Is he on it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it was already almost like it's almost done. So he's on. That's gonna be his final game. Is Like a Dragon 2.
Gotcha. Understood.
But yeah, hopefully it keeps the same quality of the game. Hopefully they keep the same style and stuff like that, because those are the games fall in love with in that sense. But yeah, it's sad to hear. But
I wonder where he's going. I don't think they say what new studio he's either making or going to. I don't
Yeah.
think they say.
but yeah,
No.
yeah, that one's a sad one. The Resident Evil,
No, they do. That's not great.
huh?
They go to a company called NetEase.
Yeah, it's like a
That's
Hong
what they
Kong, a Chinese based company.
Mm-hmm. Well, they be giving them all the money they want, so
That looks like it, right?
that keeps happening.
Maybe-
No, it's a trend. It's a lot of the Japanese producers and the heads of studios leave and they join a Chinese company because they just got that money. It's
Yeah.
like, you want to make a game? Come make a game for us. We ain't gonna stop you.
Maybe he'll get an uncensored, like Yakuza kind of style game. that he just
I mean, I listen. Sleeping Dogs was awesome. So if they want to,
Yeah.
if he makes a game that delves into Chinese mafia stuff, that'd be cool.
yeah. Did you see the Resident Evil 2021 trailer?
No, I meant to watch it, but I don't really care.
Yeah, it looks alright. It doesn't look bad. So
Okay.
it's going
Well,
to
at
be
least
straight
it
to
doesn't look
Netflix.
bad.
Yeah, it's going to go straight to Netflix.
Oh, that's not the movie one.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's a show.
Yeah.
All right. So I definitely will check that out. I thought that was for the movie,
Yeah.
the new movie, where Alice is supposed to be confirmed to return. Not the main character, but she's gonna be in it.
Oh God. You drove
Maybe not as
just-
Alice, but they did say that she's Miss Jovovich.
Would be part of it. Yep.
Oh boy. You know what's funny? I don't think I mentioned it to you, but we have basically Power Rangers the movie has Alice.
Yeah.
The archetype for the character, I thought she created it, but apparently not. So the caped woman who just comes out of nowhere and beats everything up.
Yeah.
There's one of those in Power Rangers the movie.
Oh, 100%. Yep. You know, that was originally supposed to be this chick, the chick from Law and Order SVU.
Who?
Um,
Because I'm sorry, I don't watch.
well, if you don't know who she is, then it's gonna be hard.
Like,
to-
is she like the main?
yeah,
lady?
she's the main
'Cause
cop. Yeah, she's been there for the 20 years that the show been on.
All right, so then I think I know who you mean. Okay.
She was in that movie with Mike Myers. I mean, he was the guru, the love guru.
I did not see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that good?
It's okay. It's silly.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, she's in Love Guru. I can't think of her name
That's
right now.
interesting. All right.
But yeah,
Now,
yeah.
Master of Disguise. That's a movie.
Ugh. That movie did not age well whatsoever either. It's like aged like milk.
Damn. Let's turtle. That's about the only thing I remember.
That's the only thing I remember too is the turtle suit.
The turtle man.
I don't think I could watch that movie again.
I think that was bad. And then they make a sequel or
The Mask sequel was terrible.
The Mask? You said?
Yeah.
No. But did they do a?
Master
What was the
Disguise
one that had
Fortune.
Justin Timberlake in it? Is that the same movie?
No.
Damn,
But
I
the
can't
love.
remember what series of movies. Was he in the Love Guru?
Yeah, he was in Love Guru.
Okay, all right, okay. I know it was something related to those SNL guys. That's about it, right? It's not.
Not a lot
You
of stuff.
didn't get the Switch, right?
No, I did not. I've been hearing issues. They've been having issues with the Joy Cons.
I saw there was an article that Nintendo said they ain't. That's a forever problem. Sorry,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Joy-Con drift is here to stay. We can't fix it.
Well, you can
I'm glad I
fix
don't
it.
have it yet.
Pay it.
Not yet.
I was looking at it, but there's not enough for me to buy a new Switch.
If it doesn't make the games run at 60 FPS, then what? Who cares?
Yeah, there's no purpose.
I don't care.
No, the battery runs longer. I don't care about the battery. One fucking my games look like my TV.
Yeah, yeah. This is true. This is
Yeah.
true.
And
Did you? Well, I know you do play Far Cry. So have you picked it up yet?
no, I'm gonna pick it up because I'm still playing Lost Judgment, and I bought that Kira game that came out on PS5. It's like a
It's isn't it like an action adventure type of game?
yeah. I bought that, so that'll probably be the next game I play. So Far Cry, you know what? Every time I bought a Far Cry game, by Black Friday, that shit drops like $40. So I'm gonna wait to Black Friday. And see
Yeah,
if it
you
goes
make
down.
you make a good point.
Yeah,
You do.
like most Ubisoft games goes down at least a tad. So I'll buy it with Black Friday and then that's it. Like I have time. I have time for me to get it because I don't have a lot of games that are coming out that I'm like I need kind of thing.
Yeah, I understand. Monster Hunter is not coming out till the next year for me, and
Yeah.
I can wait for Metroid. I hear it's
Oh.
good, so that's good for me. Good
Yeah,
enough for me.
Metroid I'm definitely gonna check out eventually, but I have Lost Judgment. I think you like Lost Judgment. It was really good, so far since I've been playing it. It's been good. Yeah, I have
I would
Lost
get it,
Ju-
but I don't have PS5, and I can't play it on PS4.
Oh, okay. It's not on PC yet.
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe so. Could check, but I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, it's a good game. It's really fun so far.
mhm.
A lot of stuff to do, like always in Yakuza games. But they have like these school stories and stuff like that you do different things. Like they had a motorcycle gang one. You do races. They have like a robot one that is kind of like a puzzle game that you fight robots with each other. There's a dance one. There's the club one that you actually get to go to a club and talk to girls and shit. And these are all school clubs. I don't know how this connects to school, but yeah, it is there. They have like
Oh, that's
a
cool.
e-sports club, which you play Virtual Fighter 5 against each other. And things like that. It was actually really cool. Like I'm still going through it. I may be. I'll say I'm like maybe 60% done with the game.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to complete everything, but yeah, there's gonna be a point that I'm just gonna get tired and fucking just go through the game.
Gotcha. So
But it's
it
good.
will be. I believe it is on Microsoft's end.
Okay,
I can see it on the Microsoft store.
it's definitely
'Cause
on
it
Game
connects
Pass.
to-
Yeah,
Because it connects to the Xbox, obviously. So, yeah.
yeah.
I
Hopefully,
mean, I have not set up an account for the Microsoft Game Store. I probably should.
yeah,
Probably should.
yeah. Because you could use Game Pass on PC.
If that's the case, then I might just have to try that out.
Yeah, they have a whole selection of games on PC for the Game Pass,
Mm-hmm.
so that's it's a good bargain.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, Lost
Oh yeah,
Judgment
that was news. I think it wasn't confirmed yet, but Sony is working on their equivalent, so good.
Cool.
Competition is good.
Yeah, hopefully he's better than the PS Now because that shit sucks.
Yeah, it's not enough value for. Well, I won't say not value for the price because I don't know how much it costs.
It's like
just
$15 a year.
Not enough value.
$15 a month.
to get
Sorry.
you a month. Nah, it's like it doesn't seem like it's enough to get you
I tried it.
excited. You know what I mean?
They had it
So-
for like $3 for a month once, and so I
Okay.
tested it out. And
Mm-hmm.
one, the trophies had a lot of issues depending on the game you are, and the trophies that was one of the biggest issues. The other thing is, it's just like it's a weird aspect of the game. It's not a full like. I don't know. It looks funny. I don't like the way they do things, how it's downloaded or how it streams. I'm not a big fan of it.
Do you remember like what year you tried it out? Because I know they
Earlier
had.
late last year.
Because I know that I have heard from places like Giant Bomb that they have been continuing to update it, but like if they're just gonna make a full on comparable service to Games Pass, then that's probably just gonna be the better choice anyway, right?
Yeah,
So we'll see. We'll see.
yeah, and they're gonna have to start putting some of those new releases on there because that's what Game Pass does.
Yes, definitely.
Like Far Cry 6 is day one on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's quality right there. Like honestly, that's a $60, almost $130 game if you buy like the full thing.
That's true.
So yeah,
Just
that's
ask
good
me
to
and
have.
Yim. Tell her to pay that man his money.
Yep.
Kofi
Right.
wants his money, damn it.
Damn right. She buying games instead of paying the $20 she own.
She ordered the hit.
Yep.
You can't order a hit and not pay. Come on, man.
You gonna become the hitty.
Your husband's gonna become the hitty. But watch your back, Bearcat.
Watch your back. I was surprised he was not put in King of the Ring.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. That's all I got.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch Maximilian play the Nickelodeon fighting game. What I watched so far was quite funny. I gotta watch the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. This it looks fun if you're interested in it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it lacks the life of Smash Brothers. It feels like the
Yeah.
backgrounds aren't as like active and stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
And then apparently, and this I didn't really get because I saw him streaming it, so it was him talking and whatnot. But the characters don't really talk that much.
Yeah.
And for a Nickelodeon game to not have just a bunch of chatter, it's like that seems odd.
Okay, I got you.
Where like I'm sure they call out like a move name or something, or say something when you do like the special moves,
Yeah.
or have like little grunts, but they don't like give you like the lines from the shows that you come there for. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I don't even. Does Michelangelo say cowabunga? I have to find this out.
Booyakasha.
I would be mad if that's what he said.
Well, that's
I
his current like thing from the Turtles.
But that's not the version in the game.
Yeah, that's true. It's the 80s.
It's closer to like not even. Well, yeah, definitely 80s. But like even the look is like I don't even think they're from a show that was out. Like they have kind of almost like a unique look that's like, oh yeah, this is a Ninja Turtle, but it's not exactly from your favorite series.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like they don't. The personality, the flavor is lacking. So that's the only thing. But there's a PC version, and then so there's mods already.
Cool.
So that's the cool thing.
Nice.
It's kind of one of those things about platform games
Yeah.
being stuck on a certain platforms that I don't like. Is that if you can't be on PC, you're missing out. Because now I understand. I fully understand. I embrace the culture of the mods. So
Cool. So
that kind of sucks for Smash Brothers, man. Because I'd love to see what people would do to that game. But then there's just Project M, so yeah, I don't want to play that.
Yep. Yeah, so I would like that. You know what game that I actually very curious about? Like I was watching videos and it got really good reviews. The Hot Wheel game.
Oh yeah, that does look cool. Oh yeah, the only bad thing I've seen about it is that the medium difficulty is incredibly hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the AI does not play around in that game. So, but other than that, it does look crazy.
Like I saw the turtle van in it. I saw like the Back to the Future car in it. And shit.
It has probably the best car customization I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like again, Giant Bomb was showing it off. They did a quick look for it, and they went through the different options and stuff.
Yeah.
You could go crazy. You can go ham and make.
Yeah.
You can make some dope stuff in
It
there.
might
so
be
that's
something.
cool.
If it goes on sale, probably would be something I would like be curious to try.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was looking at it. It looked really cool. Like I was watching videos and shit. It looks really fun. Too bad like the Turtle Van like is a slow vehicle. I would have used that shit all the time.
Gotcha.
I remember the shark. I used to have the shark car that from Hot Wheels, and that was like one of my.
Was it a
favorite
street
things.
shark?
No, it was just a shark. It had like a gray shark, and it was like a car, a racing car, and I remember just having it, and it was one of my favorite things. So I was like, oh, I can remake that car. That'd be dope. So
Okay.
when it goes on sale, I'll probably pick it up.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right. So we get into this movie about these messling kids.
Come on, Scooby Doo. No, we don't. That's not on the list.
I
Although
wish
he calls them that.
Yeah.
Calls them meddling kids, meddling
the-
teenagers. Excuse me.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, 1995, rated PG. It runs about an hour and 35 minutes. It is starring Karen Ashley as Aisha. Johnny Young Bosch as Adam. Steve Cardenas as Rocky. Fuck you, Steve Cardenas. Jason David Frank as Tommy. Amy Jo Johnson as Kimberly. David Yost as Billy. Peter Schreier as Bulk. And Jason Avery as Skull. Paul Freeman as Ivan News. Gabriella Fitzpatrick as Lucia. Nicholas Bell as Zordon. Pete.
Is he the? Now, I have to ask about this one. Is that? He's not the original.
Oh,
Zordon,
no.
right?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not
Just
at
making sure.
all. Peter Marie Rickson as Alpha 5. Jean Paul Bell as Mordant, which was the. But is that the pig? Mordant was the pig? Okay.
I guess so. Yeah.
Carrie Case as Goldar. Mark Giffer as Lord Zed, which he was just did the suit work. It was still the original voice actors of Lord Zed.
Was it also Goldar as well?
No, it was.
He had his voice.
Yeah, I actually think is. I'll tell you right now.
Because I wish they had it lined up.
You had to go to
So,
like
like-
the full bill. So yeah, Goldar, original voice of Goldar is still Goldar. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's still him. Same thing. Robert Robert L. Mahan. He talks with Zordon. Robert Axelrod talks with Lord Zed. So yeah, it's the same voices of the characters. It's just people in the suits and shit.
Also, Rita.
Yeah, Rita was
Julia Cortez.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So this is a cast directed by Brian Spicer. Has he done anything? He did the X-Files movie. Huh.
I don't remember. I know I saw it, but I don't remember.
The dude direct a lot of TV shows. I'll put it that
Okay.
way.
Okay.
He did shit from Castle to Breakout Kings to Hawaii Five-0 to 24.
The recent ones, because
Yeah.
that I noticed. He did the recent Hawaii Five-0
Yes,
and the
yes.
recent Magnum PI.
Yes.
So that's interesting.
V, Human Target, Heroes, Fringe. Yeah, he
Mhm,
did a
mhm.
lot of stuff.
Okay.
Ain't old stuff that is. He did Sequest,
As in the cartoon?
the TV show that was on Channel 4.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
And he did The Adventures of the Briscoe Kid with Bruce Campbell.
He also did one episode of Dark Angel.
Oh yeah.
I remember Dark Angel,
I like Dark
starring
Angel.
Jessica Alba.
Yes. I remember Dark Angel. It got bad like towards the ending. That's when Lita got hurt.
I've never seen. Lita was on the show
Lita was on the show, yeah.
as a recurring character.
Nah, she did a one-off, but that's when she hurt her neck. It was at the show, not wrestling.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. So why do they always show that her folding in half?
because that was when she came back and she fucking broke her neck again.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
Gotcha.
she originally got hurt doing filming for Dark Angel.
Wow. Did not know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that ties into wrestling. That's cool.
Yes. So, what are your thoughts of this movie?
I mean, it's gonna hold a special place because it's a Power Rangers thing, right?
Yeah.
It's an original Power Rangers thing, not Super Sentai. The other thing is that it also has the original cast from the show,
Yes.
which you have to understand that's weird. That's not a regular thing in American movie to television adaptations. They
That's
usually
true.
replace you
Yeah.
with famous people.
White Ranger could
So
have been Brad Pitt.
yeah, I mean, if Power Rangers at the time for the TV show had hit the heights enough to attract somebody of that caliber for '95,
Yeah.
it could have been.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wouldn't have been him then, but like whoever the highest paid actors and actresses were of the time, if Power Rangers was like the number one show,
Yeah.
you could bet they would have got that money and hired like top tier talent. But
Yep.
that the fact that they kept the original cast from the show for the Power Rangers, even Bulk and Skull, that's pretty cool. Like, I think that's awesome.
I think that helped the movie too. Is the fact that we were familiar with the Rangers that are on the show on the movie as well.
Hmm.
So it kind of beat the whole like origin story. You didn't really need that. Kind of knew exactly how they got their powers and stuff. So it was just like a day in the life of Power Rangers in this movie. You know, it was like a regular day kind of thing. They did extreme sports and rollerblade and skydive and no supervision, no parents.
And they never messed anything up
He
because
never-
they're Power Rangers.
Yeah, exactly.
No fear because they're Power Rangers. I
No
mean,
fear.
it makes sense though. I understand it. It might be a little bit harder to swallow for people who were not familiar with it though.
Yeah.
Because I realized going back and watching it, you're just like, why are these kids so like perfect at everything? These kids are
they do everything.
daredevils.
Fucking
And it's just
backflipping
like-
and shit on rollerblades.
It starts with them jumping out of a plane. It's
Yeah.
like, what? Okay.
By themselves. No supervision whatsoever.
Even the comedy relief was in the plane ready to jump. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's just like you have no explanation of why are these two guys there. They're
Yeah.
obviously not Power Rangers, are they?
You know, a fun fact is like since that movie, that's when Jason David Frank got really into skydiving, and that he
Oh.
became a professional skydiver.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
He did it because of that movie. But yeah, it's like yeah, you had the comic relief in there too. Like there's no supervision, no teacher there or anything like that. They're doing it for like a charity event, so there's nobody on that plane to make sure their safety. None, not one.
They had no instructor.
No instructor.
They have no parents. Also, this is one of
There's
those things.
no way in
of-
hell they stay going down by themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's just it is too much that's left to suspension of disbelief. But like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But when we have to break stuff down. Like it's weird.
Yeah.
It's hella weird.
Yeah, but it was also playing Red Hot Chili Peppers while you do it was actually pretty dope. So I was like, that was a cool scene.
Gotcha.
And then they go
Lot of license
rollerblading.
fees.
Right after that, they rollerblading. I was like, damn, you get fucking tired?
They don't slow down. Tommy had to be extra with the snowboard.
Yeah,
Like, why you got to be the only one with the snowboard?
he's
Like,
the White Ranger.
what's that got to do with snowboarding?
I don't know.
It'd be interesting if you said that, and then his Zord was like,
The polar bear.
yes, or at least it commanded ice powers.
Yeah.
His is just a falcon, and it's like that's got nothing to do with a snowboard.
And before
like
that was
it'd
a
be cool
tiger.
if he had wings, and you'd be like, yo, why Tommy he got wings? Yo, that's awesome. But anyway. Also, it's just a little side thing of how they all landed on the bullseye.
Yeah,
And they announced it. Like I was like, so and so lands on the bullseye. Here comes Adam.
And
Right
then
on
he
the
had-
bullseye.
yeah. Tommy with the whole dramatics, and then he still lands on the bullseye.
Lands
This is
on the
something that
bullseye.
I always had issues with Power Rangers, and this is something that I've had a lot. And the things that Lucy are things I like is when they have a sense of loss. Power Rangers don't have a sense of loss. They win all the fucking time. So when they actually have those like vulnerable times and when they actually lose shit, I like those things. So like when fucking Zordon died, I like that because one, Zordon died, and then the other was the fact that it showed loss. They showed they actually fucking could lose.
Well, then Zordon gets his ass whooped in this movie. So
Good for
that's
his
great.
ass. I don't like
Um,
Zordon. So to give you if you have not listened to the Morphin Cast, we do not like Zordon. We think Zordon's full of shit. I think he uses kids for his own agenda. He watches them sleep. He watches them do everything, and he's a creep. So yeah, I do not like Zordon. We do not like Zordon. That's why we end the cast with fuck Zordon because he's full of shit. We don't like that.
I think Zordon is a genius. Why do it yourself when you can get some perfectly good teenagers to do your dirty work? He's a genius.
Yeah, you don't have to bait him.
Exactly. Do you know how impressionable teenagers will do anything for free, especially if you give them powers?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Look, we're gonna give you
Just
cool
saying.
suits. You just gotta wear the same colors every day.
Yeah.
For
And
the
it's your
gang.
favorite color. We'll make sure that each suit it suits you.
Yeah.
So Tommy's favorite color used to be green. Guess what? Now it's white. All
Yeah.
right.
Whose favorite color is white?
I mean I could
That's
see
serial killer.
No, I could see it in clothing because when you get a nice white suit or a nice like a sweatsuit, some nice Adidas tracksuit
Yeah.
in all white. I mean, you don't have to be a Russian gangster to like that. I'm just saying.
But it helps.
Yeah, it does. It does because you probably get them on a discount.
Yes, we need discounts. We like the discounts.
So any Russian gangsters that have the hookup on the white tracksuit, let me know.
Yeah.
But like there's a fun it's almost non-stop too. It's like it just moves really fast,
Yeah.
which I give it credit for. It doesn't really drag. Um it's got pretty much everything from the show, but it includes them getting beat up, them losing the powers early on. You know what I mean? Them having to go on a journey to get something to actually defeat the main enemy, which we were
Yes.
introduced to as Ivan Ooze, which you have to again take credit away from Zordon because he never told them about Ivan Ooze, this horrible 6,000-year-old fiend that is literally living in their town.
In the ground, like they so happen to just build around it and like, hey, so there's something there I should let you guys know about. That's why I pop out and try to kill ya. You should know this thing. No, Zordon is an asshole. He doesn't tell nobody. He lets them when it has to be like, oh shit, they saw it. Fuck.
Yeah, he's really just Zordon is suffering from a case of having lived too long.
Yeah.
He forgets too much. Because that's something you might want to tell people. You know what I mean?
Man.
So
And then Alpha was Alpha.
Alpha is Alpha. He is the I don't know if he's comedy relief. He kind of is.
He's the
Because he
Alfred.
just kind of gets his butt kicked, but he always ends up helping.
Yes.
So
He's
there's
Alfred.
a little bit of a give and take. He's Alfred. Yeah, but
He's
he's
Alfred.
never badass. There's hardly a time
He
when
has
Alfred's
he
badass.
no, he's never really bad. You know what? I actually liked the gangster. Alpha, Alpha 6, I guess.
Yeah,
You-
Alpha 6.
He talked like a gangster.
For some reason, I don't. It worked. It worked. It was dumb,
Uh,
but it worked.
it makes me think about all the Power Rangers shit we have watched over the years on the Morphin Cast, and it's just like, oh my god. I don't know how I was able to manage to get through like Turbo or like the third season of Mighty Morphin. You know what's funny is the fact that watching Mighty Morphin over again, like for the last time I did, like I dislike that season more and more every time I watch it, and that's a bad thing. So now my nostalgic is leaving that show every time I have to watch it.
See, I did it so that I could be on the same page as you guys when you talked about it,
Yeah,
and I realized I never have to watch that again.
yeah,
I'm
it's
good
not.
for the rest of my life.
The only thing-
I remember it's
The only
terrible.
thing off that season that I really enjoyed was Rito,
Yes,
and that's bad.
is that bad? We don't.
I didn't even like the Rangers that much in that season. I thought they were all fucking terrible.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see
I
that.
didn't like the Rangers. I didn't like Zordon. I hated Zordon in the beginning, but I didn't like Zordon there. I did not like the villains. I didn't like Master Vile that much. I didn't really like. I didn't mind the Lord Zed and Rita storyline with her forcing herself on Zed. But I didn't mind that, and I thought they were funny. I guess I think what made season 3, I guess, was Bulk and Skull and like the comedy relief, like the Rito and Goldar
Yeah,
team up and things like that. Those are the things that helped.
they were actually very funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, back to this
They're
movie.
not they're not as prevalent in this movie, I will
No.
say. Broken Skull is a little toned down.
Yeah.
They are there. You get your little moments of them getting
Yeah.
dunked on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have some little stuff where they goof
I
up
think the
and
Rangers are the real bullies. To be honest,
in the movie, not really.
they laugh
Not
at
in this
them.
movie.
They laugh at them all the damn time.
Because the Broken Skull are assholes.
You know,
They
but
tease people, they try to bully people and end up getting like intimidated off all the time. So eh,
the
it's
Rangers are
okay for them to
bullies.
get it's okay for them to get a comeuppance every
Pink
so
Ranger made,
often.
her, made fun of them because they were scared. Like, fuck them.
I mean they did have one of my favorite interactions is when they showed up at the construction site
Yeah,
and they were like, "Who are you? Why are you here?" And it's like, building inspectors."
yeah,
Yes, and the lines they had were actually pretty funny. Like
yeah. They were good. They were fun.
them being ridiculous is what I like about Broken Skull.
Yeah,
So like it has that. It has the Rangers being the Rangers, being ultra heroic. You got Tommy as the leader. Obviously, he's got cool moves. Obviously, he innovates on his Ranger isms. I like his spinning, his cannon drill.
yeah,
Like there's a ton of stuff to actually like.
yeah.
Like I like the fight scenes.
They kind of went more. The goo guys and stuff like that. They kind of went more into it. Like they showed like new gadgets they never showed on the show, like the whip that Pink Ranger had, or like the grappling hook that Billy had.
That made no sense.
The visor.
I thought that was dumb.
the 3D visor that Red Ranger had, and the big ass light bulbs
Oh,
that
the lights.
lights the Yellow Ranger had. What
I-
the green Black Ranger? Black Ranger had shit.
He was no, nothing.
Yeah,
They-
they all had
no.
like a new thing. He didn't have nothing.
Nothing. He just pouted when he got the frog.
Yeah, and then
But yeah, I thought Billy's new thing was dumb. If you can jump anywhere
yeah,
and not obey the laws of gravity, why do you need a grappling hook?
yeah, 100%.
You could just jump that way
Yeah.
and kick them. So not everything was great in the movie. So I do hold that against some of them.
They also
like,
there's a story
It's
behind
endearing.
that.
It is.
There's a story
Yes.
behind that because they couldn't use the toy weapons. So this is
Oh,
there was a
really?
thing. Yeah. So the Power Ranger movie, they couldn't use a lot of the Japanese stuff. That's why they had a CGI and they had to change the Zords up a little bit because of for the movie. They also couldn't use the weapons, so like the power sword, the bow and arrow, and things like that. They were not allowed to use it in the movie.
Well, I think they made some bad decisions because Tommy got to use what is his name, Saba?
But Saba's part of the suit.
No,
So
I'm just
he-
saying.
Yeah,
He had something that was cool, and a lot of them had some garbage.
yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Like
And it's
they're-
funny because
they're-
they had the blasters too, and they never used them.
their innovations in lieu of the restrictions, I'd say, is kind of whack.
Yeah,
So
yeah. They also had the blasters. They never used them.
mm.
They was just there for the suit.
They didn't feel like animating those lasers. That's why.
But that was something I read about it. It was the fact that they were not allowed to use the toy weapons for the when they were Power Rangers. So like the power sword, things like that, they were not allowed to use.
Yeah. Well, I gotta hold it against them, man. They didn't come up with a good replacement for everybody.
Nor they were not allowed to showcase the Zords. So basically, the Thunder Zord, you would never been able to see it anyway because they couldn't show it.
Well, you know what? The movie didn't really need it that much.
No, it did not.
It had its climax.
Yeah.
As usual. They found the power. They went to I don't know, probably Australia in real life.
Yeah.
Because that's where they film everything.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's an open field. That's probably Australia.
Yeah.
So well, to set up what happens is after their skydiving and rollerblading and just them being awesome, right? they actually go past the construction site, and then that leads into the subplot, which turns into the main plot,
Yeah.
because the construction workers unearthed basically the main villain, Ivan Ooze,
Yeah.
right? And they unleash the evil. And Ivan Ooze is, like I said, he's a super powerful being who was sealed away 6,000 years ago, according to Zordon, by some other teenagers that he used to steal him away.
Zordon is
Um,
teenagers. Zordon has a problem.
Well, he knows they have nearly unlimited energy. It just
Yeah.
is what it is. They're teenagers get to a certain age where they're mostly the
gullible.
same size as adults
Yeah.
if they practice martial arts like the Power Rangers do.
You offer candy, they'll do it.
I mean, like I said, if you tell a teenager who is athletic and all that stuff, like the Power Rangers are, like they're into, Kimberly's into gymnastics, Tommy's into martial arts. The Red Ranger is also Red Ranger, Black Ranger. Actually, like most of the guys are martial artists. Billy
Yeah.
is gymnastics as well.
Billy was learning martial arts from Jason.
But like when they have them like that and those archetypes, it's like if you tell them you're gonna give them powers to boost their already the interest that they already have, it's like that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You got them. You don't have to pay them. That's
Yeah.
the other thing about teenagers. Teenagers have no concept of money.
Yeah.
Don't pay me. Just give me stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to see why they use them, but like it's still Zordon's bad because he ain't say nothing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we go into that, and then Ivan Ooze pays a visit to his old friend Zordon, and promptly destroys him, leaves him for dead. Doesn't really destroy Alpha, which I don't get, but I guess he doesn't care. It's like, what are you gonna do? And so that begins the Power Rangers on their quest to get the power to defeat Ivan Ooze, which
Yep.
they go to Strange Land, which is probably, like I said, New Zealand or Australia somewhere.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be another planet, mind you.
Yeah.
And then we are introduced, because we already had the introduction of the slime men. I don't know what they're called.
I don't know. I call them
The Uzis?
The Uzis.
The Uzis?
The
I don't know.
Uzis.
There's probably a name for them somewhere.
Yeah.
But we also, once they get to the new planet, we're introduced to the Tengu Warriors.
Yep.
Which their job is to stop the Rangers from getting the power, because he finds out that they survived and that they went to go get whatever that power is.
Yeah.
But he didn't count on Alice. Well, we call her Alice. What's her name in the movie?
Dulcia or something like that.
Dulcia.
Yeah.
Yes. Apparently she's like an ancient warrior who's like, as long as she stays there, she stays in her prime, because she tells them that she can't leave, otherwise she'll age rapidly. She'll look like Zordon. But she ends up being their guy, and she also defeats the Tengu Warriors by making noise.
Yeah.
Supersonic noise, by spinning her sticks. Which is really stupid. But we have this. They go on a journey of discovery. She gives them a bunch of knowledge and things like that, and sends them on their way to, I guess it's like a temple. And it's something that they constantly tell you. Here's a point. They constantly tell you, the temple where the powers lie, nobody's made it.
Yeah.
Nobody's made it. So this is the first time we see the Power Rangers, our group of teens, are the first people to actually make it through.
Yeah.
So, and they get the powers of ninjetti, which makes no sense, because why would ninja powers be out there when you would think it would be something else? Like,
Yeah.
ninjas are Japanese, my dude. They don't just live out in clearly European mountains. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's a lot of things.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Again, I will say though that the action sequences and stuff, like, they're pretty cool for the time. There's some kind of hokey CG with some other stuff. Like, it's 95. It's not great for everything, There's tons. There's the other thing I told you, Merc. This movie does not let you forget that it is a children's movie.
Yeah.
This movie is one-liner central. Constant. It does not stop with the one-liners. So, it does get a little old, but thankfully the movie is not that long,
Yeah.
and so yeah, it could get a little grating. But like the nostalgia helps to get through it.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And so like it's basically just the Rangers fighting through their loss, getting the powers, coming back, and then in the meantime you have Ivan Ooze with his two robots of destruction, which he unearthed by enslaving Andrew Grove's parents, making them zombies with
Yeah.
Ivan's ooze, which is just, I mean, when you think about it, because you watch the movie and you go like, he didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
He just gave the kids the ooze to get to their parents, and the parents just touched it.
Yeah.
Like that's
It was
kind of
mainly
OP.
no, it was mainly to take over the parents. Like he would use the kids' parents to fucking destroy the world. That was
But
his
I'm
thing.
saying when you look at what he actually did, is
Yeah.
like he's so powerful that all he had to do was make basically toy ooze.
Yeah.
And if you touch it, you're a slave. Like
Yep.
that's kind of OD. So, I mean, they do give you the sense that Ivan Ooze is hella powerful.
Yeah.
So,
And he
I
kind
will-
of wiped
I
the
will concede
floor.
that.
He kind of whooped he put Rita and Zed into the snow globe and shit
Mhm.
like that. So he kind of saw the power he had. And he said the same thing to the pig guy, the random pig guy, and Goldar. You want to
Yeah.
go with them? Like, nah, fuck them. I didn't like them anyway.
Goldar cannot be trusted.
Goldar was like, fuck you.
Hella opportunist.
I got my wings. I don't care.
Such an opportunist, though.
Damn right.
So-
I'll do the same shit. I'm like, fuck that. They didn't pay me. They abused me too. Fuck that.
This is also true.
Yeah.
We have the classic line from Adam.
Yeah.
What's the matter? I'm a frog.
I'm a frog.
When he gets his power.
And he gets kissed by the lady.
Well, she says yes, like a frog, like the one you kiss to get a handsome prince, and then he smiles.
Yes.
That's it. So,
Punk.
I guess that makes him feel better, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But I mean, it's not bad because you get to see their Zords in action. The Frog Zord
Yeah.
just like stop enemies in place and whatnot, and then they have like a battle with the two machines
Yeah.
that look like Waspinator and what's the spider? Because it's a scorpion. Yeah, Scorpionox and Waspinator.
Yeah.
like
It did
that
look
would
like
be.
Scorpionox marks in it. Yeah.
So you get that, like you get your individual mech battle before you get the powered up. They all come together and
Yeah.
make the Ninja Zord. So, and that's before though. I mean that's after they get the Ninja Zord. After
Yeah.
Ivan oozes into his machine and becomes whatever
Yeah.
super Ivan.
Super Ivan and get kicked in the balls.
Yes, basically.
They kicked him in the balls and then he died.
Yeah. And he his week the ultimate.
They
weakness.
kicked him in his robot balls and then he died.
The
It was
ultimate-
not even his body.
No, it was not. No, it was not. So
I'm just saying.
Mhm.
The ridiculous of this. Anyway, it was a fun movie. It's cheesy, but I love the cheesiness of it. I think it's one of my favorites in that sense. It's like it has the nostalgic factor. It doesn't have my favorite part of the Rangers, because Jason, Zach, and Trina are not part of this. But it was fun. It's a fun movie.
it helps if you like Power Rangers.
Yes.
If you don't like it, you're not gonna like this movie.
Yeah,
And then also the nostalgia factor.
yeah,
Also this huge tie to the show with them keeping the actors.
yeah.
Like that helps this movie a lot.
Yeah, my only thing is I wish it just went into the show instead of having to do the whole fucking ninja storyline again. But then
Well, I
again,
can't- I
we would have
can't-
Ninja.
Yeah, I do wish they had Ninja in the movie.
Yeah, I like.
But
Ninja.
like as a thing on its own, I can't really hold that against it.
No.
'Cause I like the Ninjetti suits in there. I don't mind them too much because at least they can pull the mask off with their hands. They don't have to go say magic words and then the next scene the mask are off.
yeah,
'Cause that was a thing.
yeah,
And then Like I like the movie suits. At first, I didn't like them,
Yeah, they're
but I
right.
like the movie suits.
They're not bad. So what you grade this movie?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
All right, so where is gonna go on your list? So your number fours are Flash Gordon, Dick Tracy, The Crow, and Superman the movie.
Hmm. I would have to put it below The Crow.
Okay. The movie just off your top 10.
Okay. All right. So what is it, like number 11, 12,
It's
13?
11. Number
Oh,
12.
nice.
Number 12.
Number 12.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. I gave this a 4 as well, and I put it right over Darkman.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So Flash Gordon finally leaves my list.
Uh-huh.
It lasted longer than I thought. It was there.
Mhm.
It was holding strong for the first like 30 some movies. All right. So next week we have our first like horror movie of this list. Even though Guyver 2 was pretty horrible and horror-ish. We got Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight.
Gotcha.
And then
I've seen recently people saying that it's a classic. Like
Yeah.
super recent.
yeah. It was a good
Like,
movie.
okay.
It was good. Starring
Alright.
Billy Zane.
Alright.
This is our first Billy Zane movie. We do have another one coming up within the list as well. So we got Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. The next week we have Tank Girl. Week after that, Barbed Wire, and the week after that, The Black Mask.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So they're coming. We are getting almost done with this list. We're getting up. I put Power Rangers the movie. It made my number 9. So my top 10 right now is Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, RoboCop, The Mask, Batman, RoboCop 2, The Crow, Superman 2, Blankman, Power Rangers the movie, and Darkman. Your top 10 is RoboCop, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, RoboCop 2, Batman, Toxic Avenger, Superman 2, The Mask, Blankman, Darkman, and Superman the movie.
Nice.
So yeah, we got more coming your way for the next week. Again, next week, Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight, Tank Girl, Barbed Wire, The Black Mask, Crow, City of Angels, Darkman 3, Generation X, The Phantom, Vampirella. This is where the things just get bad, and then it gets good, and then it goes right back to bad.
I'm just I don't remember Generation X.
It's bad. It's really.
That's like the one thing I really don't remember.
The
I never saw like
most-
Vampirella and all that. I never saw
Yeah.
Barbed Wire. I just remember like the commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I don't remember Generation X at all.
The one thing I remember from that movie is seeing skin fucking stretch, and it was just disgusting.
In a good way, like
No, it just looked nasty.
oh damn.
It looked really nasty. Other than that, that's about it. I guess we
Okay.
So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. That's YouTube, where you can see the Mass Effect 2 playthroughs going on right now, and me getting stuck in the air. SoundCloud, Spotify, and we got a WordPress. So check it out. Where you at, Merc?
follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and SoundCloud. All Mark the Mic. Follow our Facebook pages of the Red Cyclone Inc. It Gets Better, Red Cyclone Inc. and the Wrestling Babble. Follow all our listen, and easiest to listen way is Red Cyclone Inc. on Spotify. We have the Morphin Cast, Not a Trekkie, Shell Shock, and Gamer Rage, all monthly podcasts, and our regular weekly The Wrestling Babble and Guest But That's Rare. We're doing these 2 decades of superhero movies on every week, so definitely check those out because we're almost done. We're getting there. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
Yes, because he's hungry for those sandwiches.
And fuck Zordon.
He's a genius. said it. He's a genius. He's so smart.
Let them dumb kids do my job.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'ma live forever.